Today's movie features killer demonic nuns and apes a lot of elements from 1988's beloved Night of the Demons. So believe me, you're not gonna want to miss this one. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Mike Mendez's wildly fun splatter flick, The Convent. Released in 2000, this one has gone on to develop something of a minor cult following in the 25 years since it first hit theaters. It is, at its core, a Night of the Demons ripoff crossed with something like Fulci's Demonia. But director Mendez gives us a great cast with appearances from genre vets Adrian Barbeau and Bill Moseley, alongside the dearly missed rapper Coolio, to create one of the best splatter films of the early days of this century. Seriously, this one's a good time. But enough about that. Can these demonic nuns send enough sinners to hell to earn a coveted 5 bark bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Tom Johnson, Caitlin D, and Brick U. Hope I said that right. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. And now, let's get bloody. Alpine Entertainment, not even being subtle about ripping off the Paramount logo. And right to the title card. Very low effort. Oh good, we're in 1960. Christ, that's older than me. Boarding school establishing shot. I guess this is what Mia Wallace did before landing that Fox Force 5 pilot gig.
That was my 15 minutes.
Inside, it's communion time. Slow down, ladies. There are enough crackers for everyone. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna put it right in her mouth.
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. I meant the communion wafer. How many Hail Marys do I have to do for making a hell yeah joke about communion? Jesus Christ. No, it's really him. I am probably gonna get smited by lightning before this video is over. I came here to drink JD and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. I guess this is payback for the nuns using those rulers on her. You can say what you will, but this chick is a real swinger. And I guess we're having barbecue penguin tonight. I guess they don't teach stop, drop, and roll at nun college. God, the bat, fire, and now a shotgun? This chick is not messing around. Flying nun. Oh, sweet Olds Calais. I don't think we've had an Oldsmobile on the show since the first Power. And back to the future. Judging by these lids, she's about to go graffiti Hail Satin on a nunnery. Oh, what the hell is this? I'll kill you, mother clucker. Hey, it's Discount Feruza Bulk. Get in, losers. We're going to find a better movie to be in. Oh my god, Becky. Would you look at her goth butt? And it turns out the goth chick wants a ride to the convent the preppies are going to vandalize. I'm sure this is fine, if you've never seen Night of the Demons. Uh-oh, preppy good girl is a reformed goth. Traded in her leather corset for some Banana Republic, apparently. This guy is what roofies would look like if they were people.
Watch and learn, girl. All I need is 5 minutes alone.
Look, I promise I won't embarrass you in front of the cool kids by telling them you tried to become a real vampire in high school. House establishing shot. So yeah, normally I'd fly over there on my broom, but you know, it's in the shop. And let's get some house position.
That's Christine's house. She made him shut down the convent.
Kudos on getting our frame story connected to the main story in the first 7 minutes, I guess.
She went crazy and blew away the nuns. Made our town famous.
Oh yeah, this is like a female me, hanging out with the cool kids and making shit weird by talking about all the strange mass murder trivia I know. Hey lady, I don't care if you killed a bunch of nuns. I'll still roofie your drink. Maybe she's down for that. Jesus, would you look at this? It's like a Bloodborne cutscene made in MS Paint. Hey, want a gate? Convent establishing shot. Okay guys, stop me if you heard this one before. Some douchebags, a goth, and a cheerleader walk into an abandoned convent. I will say it's good this chick is named Clarissa because she's going to explain it all to this guy about how he's not going to score tonight. Good thing there's a graveyard here. That way we can find another plot if this one doesn't work out. No, wait, is this her brother? Abort that earlier joke about hooking up.
They're never gonna let you in.
God, you sound just like Mom.
Hey.
And then it gets weird.
Good one, Chad. That one went all the way up my ass.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, that's kind of pervy. I mean, I'm not here to judge his wedgie fetish, though. They head in, and the goth chick is like, if we put a few coffins in here, this place would be perfect. Jesus! If he gets another scene, they probably better give him a credit. Flashback in Suspiria vision. So, this is your Save the Cat scene. The girl from the open was pregnant and the nuns and priests took her baby. Calm down, we're just gonna inject you with the Holy Spirit. And that sin story is gonna get worse.
Rumor has it the child was Father Ryan's.
I'm not saying a word.
They say that Father Ryan and the nuns still haunt this building.
I sure hope so, otherwise this is gonna be a dull and short movie. Evil Dead / Night of the Demons cam. Yeah, nothing inspires a good makeout sesh more than being in a place where someone's flambéed a bunch of nuns. So, just the two of us, like that Bill Withers song. Maybe I could knock the bats out of your belfry. Clarissa and her boyfriend head off to make out, but they're interrupted by a ghost nun. Hey, leave enough room between you two for the Holy Spirit, you pervs. But then the nun's gone, and Chad here's like, babe, this is just one big misunderstanding. Smart, she's gonna take a pic of Frijole here. This will help the cops find him when she reports him in the morning. And he's gonna shoot his shot.
Do you know karate? Cause like that ass is kicking.
I mean, it's okay, but it might have been better if he'd said, hey baby, do you have a black belt? Because I'd let you taekwondo me. Look at her face. She's like, I've got the J, but you sound high. And she's got a good excuse for turning him down.
I'm a virgin. Saving myself for Marilyn Manson.
Boy, she might reconsider that, knowing what we know in 2025. But before things can go anywhere, 5-0 shows up. It's Officer Coolio. No, really. I'm gonna take all your asses on a fantastic voyage to Gangster's Paradise. Oh, wow. And his partner is Bill Moseley. Hey, don't be eyeballing me. I'm from Compton. Not gonna lie, I don't think Coolio's hair or earrings are department regulation. And now he realized that Frijole had a J and didn't offer to share.
Let me kill him, right? Let me kill him.
No,
He's
not worth it.
right.
He's not worth it.
Let me kill him.
No.
Yes, just a totally restrained performance by Coolio here. And then they send them on their way. Look who's got some free devil's cabbage. But Goth Chick is still inside, and she's not alone. I guess we can stop for lunch. That is one sad burger, though.
Where's the beef?
Do kids even remember Clara Peller in those commercials? Christ, I'm old. And now it looks like this movie is headed to the shitter. Literally. Yes, they had the damn enchiladas. They ain't gonna tell Sterling this is a TARDIS. Naturally, they don't head back to help the goth chick. They head back to get Frijole's stash, when she hid when the cops showed up.
Let's just get the stash and get out of here.
Now everyone's gonna split up. I'm sure that's fine. Anyway, Frijole's got the right idea on how to get through the rest of this movie. Oh, hey, here's Goth Chick. Clearly she's into role-playing. Wait a minute, who the hell is this? Oh, great, here comes Rob Zombie. He could be that Ibon dude from the Dead Hate the Living, too. Jeez, listen to this line delivery.
Very good, my minion of evil.
This guy is more Carius from Preacher than Bela Lugosi, honestly. So, we've already got ghost nuns here. Now we're gonna summon Lucifer.
Are you ready to give your soul to the fires of darkness?
Anyway, Goth Chick isn't impressed by these posers.
The circle of the 13th Coven!
The 13th Coven. Could you be any more gothic pretentious?
I mean, 13th Coven is a pretty lame name. Anyway, they're not getting Satan, but there's definitely something coming. Might just be a short cameraman, though. Looks like those shrooms kicked in. Oh, wow. They actually stabbed her. And now everything is going nuts. Sweet. Now she's a creepy raver. And she's doling out some pimp stabbings. Ooh, they're gonna kiss. If you're getting really strong Night of the Demons vibes right now, you are not alone. This chick survived at least. The weather forecast calls for Slayer conditions with raining blood downpours. I would say this was a real bloodbath, but it's a shower. And now she's a demon. I will say that I've always liked this movie aside from the weird Dayglow demon thing. It just never really worked for me. I used it because the paint was cheaper than fake blood. Linnea Quigley, are you in there shoving a lipstick into your nipple? No, but there is a jump scare hiding back here.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
Oh boy, someone call Hall & Oates because we've got a man-eater here. In your face. I don't think that's how you use a fleshlight. By God, Hacksaw Jim Duggan just hit her with a 2x4. I don't think my JR can get any better at this stage of the game. Also, as we're filming this, JR has announced he has beaten cancer again. Congrats. Oh, hey guys, I'm so baked right now. Don't just take my word for it though. Filmed in Stoner Vision. And Jesus is back. Definitely needs a credit now. It's take two and pass, man. Oh, sweet. She's playing in the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly. And the goth chick is looking great. She was Budget Fairuza Balk earlier, now she's Fairuza Bleck. Oh no, she ate the hot dog. God, how's this dork still alive and in the movie? He doesn't find the dog, but he does find the pretentious goths. Listen, I really love The Devil's Reject, but what were you thinking with the Munsters, Rob? A blindfold. Don't tell me this is about to turn into a 9.5 weeks homage. I mean, maybe it's because he's getting shafted hard.
Hell yeah.
No, buy this cane. Settle down. And if you're wondering why they did this...
With another virginal sacrifice, we might be able to reverse the process.
Lance Henriksen, any thoughts?
That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
Let's get a second opinion. What do you think of this, Dr. Hill?
Totally idiotic.
I concur with both of my esteemed colleagues. Anyway, let's check in on Biff and the cheerleader. Yeah, things are going great. I guess it's true that Beauty is only skin deep since they rip her face off and she's pretty gruesome. Looks like someone's pretty bored. Okay, I also don't really care for the weird stop-motion-y movement thing either. Oh man, my IBS is acting up. Looks like this lumber is getting pretty battered. And look who gets to be our newest demon. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. There's a hilarious bat to the head bit here that is cheap and amazing. But just take my word for it, because otherwise PruTube is gonna shit a brick. Oh, sweet. Clarissa made it out at least. Movie over, right? Yeah, I'm gonna tell Sterling this is what we do in the shadows. Nice. I didn't know Rob Zombie had a Christmas album.
Zayata Mondata.
Any thoughts, Ian Sarah?
It stinks.
Look, you can't argue with Ian Sarah. Hey, Officer Coolio is back. And if you guessed Clarissa was going to wind up back at the place where the chick from the start of the movie lives, give yourself a screenwriter's credit. Oh, let me in. Michael Myers is right behind me. Wait, that was another movie. I don't know. This reboot of The Craft kind of sucks. Come here, guys. I want to show you my bad habit. Father Frijole. That seems totally on brand. Guess being a demon doesn't come with dental. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Our modern-day nun smoker is none other than Adrienne Barbeau. She apparently wore the same wig here that she did in Swamp Thing. But she's gonna need some convincing to go clean up this mess again.
Not this time. I don't need to clean up after everybody's mess.
Plus, I mean, she's gotta save Antonio Bay and play soft jazz on the radio. She doesn't have time for this shit. Now it's time for a flashback. Creepy girl in the cemetery. It's a nice demon, though. It's baptizing everyone. Nuns on the run. Oh yeah, just a Fergasian level of fog here. Oh, these nuns look totally normal. Nothing to worry about, ladies. And I guess that pregnant Barbeau story checks out. She's carrying low. Well, at least these nuns can spell Hail Satan. Not hailing Satan? You better believe that's a paddling. Oh, she got slimed. Like, you can't do that on television. Anyway, Adrienne explains why they wanted her baby.
His body was going to be the host for their new leader, the son of the devil.
Solid plan if you're into the whole Rosemary's Baby thing. So I guess this is as good a place as any to point out that young Christine here was actually director Mike Mendez's wife at the time. But at least the baby story has a happy ending.
So your baby? Did it live?
Yeah. He's a civil engineer in Peoria.
But not everything is coming up Millhouse.
My brother's gonna be the new Antichrist?
Afraid so.
Convent establishing shot. Oh, of course this dork is gonna be the new Antichrist. That's pretty on brand for the 21st century. But first, he's gonna have to escape these dorks again. I bet this guy kicks ass for the Lord. That, or he's a big fan of the Kool-Aid Man. And our lead demon nun is back too. Oh, sweet. We're gonna get some Fulci eye violence. Jesus, Adrienne has an armory.
We got some demons to kill.
Oh, look, Clarissa's just like Ice Cube. She went to the shelf and dusted off the AK. These two look fit to be tied. Definitely at the end of their ropes. I think the swerve here is that we have two virgins, though.
You mean you're a virgin?
I just haven't met the right one, okay?
Okay.
Uh-oh, this demon knows nun foo. And just insert your own Brandon Tenold decapitation joke here. Look, I've had dates that ended almost exactly like this. The good news is there's an easy way to stop this whole we need a virgin plan.
I think we should have sex.
Sure hope this isn't another bug hunt. Oh, never mind. It's a nun hunt. And super great exploding head here, which is fitting since it feels like Barbeau is channeling her inner Savini circa Dawn of the Dead in that outfit. Back in the chapel, were you boys in here sinning again?
Oh no.
I mean, she's even got a machete. Totally female Savini. And more decapitations. Heads will roll. But before the demons can complete the ritual, this happens. Say what you will, but Adrian knows how to make an entrance. Say hello to her little friend. But wait, there's a backup virgin, remember? Oh, this is gooey. He looks great. Don't worry though, I think we're headed for an explosive finale.
This time I'm taking you to hell myself!
This is some really solid demon makeup. Holy crap. That is some PlayStation 1 era fire CGI right there. But this is somehow even worse. Some tech bro is gonna make this with Midjourney and expect me to hail his artistic brilliance. Yeah, this place is definitely a fixer-upper. That could have gone worse, right? I mean, the dog lived. So, fun fact, they only had 2 shooting days with the dog, which is why he disappeared for most of the movie. I will say, I think he made the most of his scenes, though. Oh no, he's possessed. That's a swerve right there. And so much for Clarissa. Cue credits. So, what do we learn from the convent? Well, for starters, you could totally rip off Night of the Demons and still make a really entertaining little film. I mean, this came out 12 years later, hits a lot of similar beats, but that's not a slight against it. This one is fun, and it realizes that it doesn't need to be long. It gets in, does its thing, and then it's over. While some of the CGI is dodgy as hell, and I don't care for the Dayglow paint blood, there's still a lot of fun to be had with the convent. But enough about that. Can these killer nuns off enough college kids to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, the convent delivers. We're treated to 1 bit off tongue, a ripped off face, multiple decapitations, the cool demon makeup, and 1 fantastic exploding head gag. The film might have been low budget, but they didn't skimp on the splatter. Because of that, I'm happy to give The Convent a very respectable 4 barf bag rating. This one's definitely a sick and good little flick. Looking for another low-budget love letter to splatter cinema of this same vintage? Then be sure to check out my review of The Dead Hate the Living. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.